Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? Yes, Dead Angel. I've been teasing this one for a few days, so I hope you guys have been excited for it. Take a shower, but I came out for the views, hell yeah. Hello Han, and Agent and Sora, Common Air, hey everybody. So yes, today is Big Dead Angel Day. This, I'm just gonna stress it, is a collab with Claire at PrinceClaire_arts on Twitter, who's a fantastic artist, and I've collaborated with them in the past. And they're the ones that drew the angel in the background you're gonna be seeing. So yes, shout outs. I'm doing well, Sarah. Doing great. As you saw. As you might have seen, yesterday I did an image that was like supposed to be like just a one-off image, and today I was like looking at it and I was like, this is like not enough on its own. This is pretty lackluster just as it's one single image. So I decided to make it into a video. Just like that, it took me just whipped a video up in an hour or so. So yeah, that was the thing I did. Belly Shelf, Gargoyle Teeth, IKJ, Leo, thank you everybody for the follows. It was cool, thank you. I think it came out quite well. It elevated what would have been pretty boring image on its own to something a bit more interesting, I think. So I think that's a win. I'll show you the video. Okay, so we're gonna go into the main thing. You're gonna see what we're doing today, and I will just pop the video up. I'll use the YouTube version because it's it has like the whole text and everything, so it'll be a bit easier. It's just 1 minute long. It's a tiny video. It was just like translating the video, the text of the thread and the little video in the thread all in the one same thing. So yes, let me pull it up here. Oh, there we go. Sound should be higher. And there it is. I just made a very simple video. So yeah. Wanted to show you guys. Claire underscored Val made me do this. I told Claire to do to make a Twitch account. Because the other time I worked on a collab with Claire, it was like they were on Discord messaging me because they didn't want to make a Twitch account. I was like, come on, make a Twitch account. So yes, welcome Claire. We're all proud of you. Hold on, let me put on music, and I'll leave a link to the video below in case you wanna save it for later. I don't know. So yeah, that was the other thing I did. Claire was taken. I mean, fair. I think every combination of of 5 letters. 5 letters is probably taken. It was good that I snagged Valdevia because I snagged it a long time ago, but it's usually taken in most social media. That's why I'm Valdevia_art in most places. So yes, anyway, we finished with distractions. We are gonna be working on this little thing. Let me center the camera a bit. So yes, here we have this base image of some mountaineers, which I combined with this other one, which as you may see, is actually a print with the halftone pattern still visible, which we'll have to take care of somehow. Then I have some other pictures that we might or might not use of other mountains, and then we got a big dead angel, courtesy of Claire_Vald made me do this. Vald made me make this in chat. Hey Rounder, broking, make a new word. That is a good approach. Which is basically what I did for Valdevia. I just took my surnames and smashed them together to a word that doesn't exist, which is great for Google, because that means you won't have competition on Google unless someone else decided to use your same fake word, which is a thing, but you know. I love this idea, it's so scary. Yeah, I love it as well. Also, I love how the whole face with all the little rotten holes came out. That was all Claire's doing. So first thing, I'm doing a little cut here. Unless we want to keep the finger on top, but I don't think now that wouldn't make sense perspective-wise, so forget it. And over here we're good because it's all within the same layer mask here. Because normally it would go out a little bit further, but we're good. Also, there's a bad edge here. You're stealing the name Valdevia. Evil. So evil. I use a word my partner didn't invent it to talk about my brain rot. That is very good. I have a weird edge here. I don't know if that's our fault. Yeah, it's my fault. Okay. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is just make some basic shadows underneath. Nothing major there. And then we have to move on to actually trying to fill this with real world textures and integrating it into the picture. So that mostly just means blurring it a bunch because it's very far up in the background, which is better for us because it'll mean that we have to do less texture work. And then yeah, there's 2 textures I'm sure we need to add, and it is wings, wing shadow here. It's the wings, and it's the holes here. I don't know exactly what I'll use for the holes. I think either something fairly gross like actual holes in skin or stuff like that, or something more like trypophobia, so we find something cool that has holes in it, like those frogs that have their eggs in the back. Oh, and also the male or the female of that species that carries a bunch of eggs in the back, and it's like just a bunch of little holes all throughout the back. It's very, if you have trypophobia, it's very nasty. At dinner, watch a movie, enjoy it then. See you later if I'm still streaming by then. Also, yes, I missed a bunch of follows, I think. So, Sonny D, Surprise, Joseph, Doc Randy, Days Joe Biden, Fantonos, Hermes Herald, everybody. Hello. Oh, that's Hermes. Appreciate it. So first things first, I'm doing some Gaussian blur. Just to smooth a bunch of the textures. And because, you know, it's very far away, so... And it's an old picture. I think it's worth blurring a bit. Star-fingered toad. Let me check that up real quick. Oh yes, that would be the frog with the eggs in the back. Do you guys have trypophobia? Anyone here has trypophobia? Feeling like that's weird, uncomfortable fear of, not like straight up fear, but like being very uncomfortable at things with a bunch of holes, because there's something here for you that you may or may not want to look at. This is a star-fingered toad, and they carry their eggs in the back. Here's a little drawing to get you accustomed, but here's the eggs, and here's the babies just being grown out of their parents' back. They are very strange. Very strange. Just... Hello, Summer Drake. Whoopee cushion. Oh god. Yes, they are very nasty, and look at that ass though. I wonder if we can find any good pictures of them in maybe Wikimedia. I know we're jumping into looking for textures, but I wanna try it. Oh, Starfinger's Todd. That is not the one. Suriname toad. Let's just look for Suriname toad. We got a few. Nothing like too good for our purposes though. This is just called a Pac-Man frog, and it's not what we're looking for, but I just want everyone to look at it. Have you seen it? Good. Let's keep going then. What else provokes trypophobia? Why do I join into this disgusting frog? I mean, this is my stream, and it's what usually happens. People will join in while I'm looking at, like, I don't know, eyes with a bunch of infections or lungs or weird stuff. Lotus pods. Yes, that was the one I was thinking of. Let's look for lotus pods. Okay, these ones, yes. Oh, that might be perfect for what we're looking for, isn't it? Oh, there's some great pictures. So I don't mind here looking for specific licenses, because the base picture we already have to credit, so we're already gonna have to add a crediting thing to the tweet, so I don't mind expanding it. The prompt for today is celestial body, parenthesis, deceased. So this one is not very high quality, unfortunately, but we're looking at a very far away picture, so it might be good. Just attribution, so we are good. Crashy Litchi, welcome. We got this one as well. We just have to remove like the seeds from the pod. It's better quality, which is good. They're just front facing, so we don't have as many angles, but it's all good. Like maybe with combination of a few different ones. Did I save that? I don't think so. Ooh, this one is very good. Sorry for everyone here who has trypophobia. This one's not great. See if we find any other good ones. No more results found. Okay, so I think that might be as much as we need. There's a bunch of holes and we can combine them. We can do all sorts of crazy things. So up into Photoshop. Oh, let me see that. It's alright. The angle would work, but it's very far away. No, I think we got enough with what we have. They have very strange plans. Thanks for looking, sorry. And same for the other one. We don't really have the hole. Hey, we have both Bad Dog and Claire in chat. We're just missing David. Can someone call David so we can have all the werewolf crew? The gang is here. Twitch broke. Let's go on my end. So, okay. Let's pull all these pictures in. I think we're working on grayscale. Yes. That's slightly annoying because we'll have to convert it. We have to remember to convert to sRGB as we convert it, because when you convert grayscale to sRGB, it'll change all the values. Well, that's the whole thing. But that's not something interesting for the stream. It's for later. Sorry, we can see your messages. At least I can. Okay, between these three we should be good. Then we would need wings. So we already got the holes for the face and the head and the body and stuff. We need something for the wings and maybe something for the skin. I don't know what to use for the skin. Should we pull should we pull up the cat picture? How many times have I used the naked cat picture? The Sphinx cat. If you're a real one, you know what the cat picture is. It's a picture of someone holding a Sphinx cat that we've used a million times. It's this one. It's like such a good skin reference. Like there's such a good chunk of skin here, and it has like some nice wrinkles. It is iconic. Although I think this might not be the full quality. No, we're good. This is 100%. Yeah, it should be the full quality. Yes, the Sphinx cat is iconic. Michael, thank you. Angelou. Welcome everybody. It's Bingus. Proto Bingus. Bingus is like a smooth version of this. Just said chunk of skin I'm living. Don't leave us, please. I say weirder things. Chunk of skin is probably not the weirdest thing I'll say today. This cat is a muse and has no idea. Truly. Bingus beta. Okay, I think we should start with the skin, because it's our base base layer, I guess. So we can start by doing this. And there's something about the lighting here. It seems like an overcast day. There's no big directional lighting that I can see. Let me see the mountains below. So here, not real directional lighting. It's overcast, coming from the top more or less. Here we do have some more directional lighting, but it's not like super. It's coming, seems to be coming a bit from the right, behind. So it would be mostly like there would be some parts that would be more lit up here, the wings and stuff. A bunch of it would be hidden in shadow. So it's our remix, Pepperwind. Welcome everybody. I was having a mushroom gathering flashbacks. I couldn't figure out why. Until I realized it was Stardew Valley music. Such a great soundtrack. So, the Bingus skin, the official name, I guess. The Bingus skin works. Say, it's pretty simple, but it adds that little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of texture there. That's pretty nice. If we really wanna, let me remove a wing, by the way, because this wing, we did it separately so we could like modify it as we find, like depending on what we find, and maybe keep it out or keep it in, depending. But yeah, mesmerized. Yeah, thank you everybody. Come in, welcome in. Settle in as we make this big dead angel. I like wrinkles. Wrinkles on skin are always a great vibe. So I think we'll keep some of them. Because it adds to that, like, I don't know, corpsey feeling. And the idea is to add this little Bingus here several times all over the place. I do want some wrinkles to go right in the corner here. This be a nice small touch here. Bingus is truly my muse. If only they knew. I'm currently grinding Stardew Valley by watching. That's appropriate. Let me know if I'm asking a question or something, because I'm currently speedrunning the mines. I will scream very hard if I need you. Claire, I love what you did with the holes there. It's such a cool idea for Dead Angel, and to kind of like cover what its features might have been in the past. I don't know. It's a very cool idea. I'll draw Dead Angel now. Do it. Like, if you can get a little speed drawing for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the prompt. Celestial body deceased for irremembered, so it's perfect. I really like this idea of working in with a list of prompts and trying to be creative within them, and also it also like it gives you a boon to creativity because it gives you like something to start from, and it also like forces you to adapt and do something different every day. Try to, I don't know, it's very fun. I really enjoyed it last year, and this year I'm enjoying it even more because I'm following it more closely. Last year I couldn't do every prompt, I just could do a few. Here I set it upon myself to say to try to do as many as possible. I don't know if you'll be able to do all 30, but are the holes where the eyes were? Yes. Never stop, Rounder. Love you just like you are. Also do a Photoshop. What are you doing? Make a Photoshop. Sorry, one of my duties is pressuring Rounder into doing Photoshops. It's my job. You're doing a shop. Nice. What you doing? That's inspired by when ravens eat carcasses. They always go for the eyes song first and leave gaping holes in the face. Hell yeah. It's perfect. Whaling ship pulling an angel out of the ocean. Ooh, very good. What kind of angel are you going for? It's a dope idea. So this would mark, I think, I don't know, maybe the 4th or even 5th time that we've used Bingus. Well, I call it Bingus, but it's just this specific image of a Sphinx cat that's very relaxed on an edit. Bingus lives on. It might not be the Bingus, but it is our Bingus. Another stream classic, like Mock. Not sure yet. Let us know if you need any inspiration or assistance. Happy to help. Or just pressure. I'm good at bullying you. In a nice way. Oh, thanks for the save reminder. Gooby and SL Bad. Thank you everybody for the follows. No drug like peer pressure, exactly. So for the new people here, Rounder is an SCP author. Well, I'm trying to turn that into ex-SCP author because I'm trying to get him out of that. Of that horrible world. Rounder is in rehab right now. I'm kidding, I have nothing against SCP. Except for the people who comment Aces SCP under everything I do, but that's a different breed. So this is the arm here. Give it a few more textures. I want to give him more though. Please like draw some more muscular grips. Make it look like it's kind of thin, haggard. What's wrong with SCP stuff? No, I just have a running joke here of the people who comment, is this SCP, under everything I do. But they're gonna freak out whenever I release my SCP thing. I'm still... should do more, I should write more, but it's been a while since I've written for it. It's good, you might remember it was a few months ago that we did... Let's see. We did this with the SSTVs, like, getting closer. That's gonna be the base of the SCP, this image is, and then some audio stuff. Hey Bean. I'm planning on doing one SCP and then disappearing forever. Like, hey, like, my thing is like, I used to enjoy SCP a lot. I haven't like read a bunch of the new stuff, but I used to enjoy like the classic SCPs when I was a kid, and I was obsessed with creepypastas, and I want to like leave my little mark on the site and then just disappear forever. People will be like, yeah, you should do another SCP, and I'll be like, nope, will not. Because at the end of the day, I prefer doing, like, working within my own world, you know? Yes, Bean, I am using the world famous Bingus. This image is probably one of the most, the images I've used the most over my over my edits, but you'll never see it because I always use skin textures. Actually, let's pull up the examples of this images used. So, from a few days ago, there's DNA Forge prompt. Was this clam man? This wrinkles on the skin. That is Bingus. If we go back, let's see. It was a few months ago. It was a commission I did for Sora. Here. From here. All the skin here, Bingus. Have you seen my Fresno Nightcrawlers edits? All of them? Bingus. It is all Bingus. So I think this would mark the 4th time I've used this image. If I may have used it elsewhere, probably. But that I can recall. I can immediately recall, yes. All hail Bingus. Bingus is too scary. The cat is the most important part of the NES artistic process. Bingification. I love that. I had a concept for an SCP that I've been thinking about for a while. Something that prevents anyone from writing or communicating anything about it that's negative. So it'll be like, there's nothing extraordinary or subversive about this SCP and its properties. And the telling it, its nature can be trusted. I like that a lot, Seti. That's very good. So yes, all hail Bingus, the true hero of this stream, who's been carrying us from the very beginning. What would we do without them? Such a great source of little wrinkles and skin textures. And I've tried other hairless cat pictures, and this one is probably the best. Yeah, there's something about it. just works, fellows. I've decided my angel will be cheese. How does that work? Naked cat angel. Yes, everyone in chat. When I post it, everyone in chat will know that it's actually just a cat. Always has been. Okay, this arm is a pretty important part because it's pretty front facing. And now we can get to... I'll just combine everything because it's a lot of layers. It'll get very complicated if we could keep copying bingus over and over. But we'll keep copying bingus over and over. Because bingus is the best reference picture. And I want something for the body to kind of cover a big chunk of it with it. Angel name suggestions. Yes, please suggest names for this beautiful angel. Blue cheese texture is disgusting and I hate it, so we use lots of cheese textures. Oh, that's very good, Rounder. That's a good idea. Binkel? Binkle? Okay, yes, it's or Bingail. Bingail. It sounds more like an angel, right? Eddie, thanks for the follow. So, okay, I'll be covering everything, all the holes for now, and because we'll be adding them from a different texture, so... Now, say bye to the holes for a little while. I'll be back. Just need a uniform skin texture everywhere we can. Let's get it going. And this is just all massive wings. Can get here? Nope. Okay, we're good here. As for the face, well, we could add Bingo's face on here, but shall not. I'll resist from doing that. Need something for the arm in the back. This part here. Bingo's has many usages. Foremost Bingo's expert, you can trust me. I hate that error when oh, there we go. Stops moving, or like snaps back every time you move it. It's very annoying. Raphael is God's healing, using the Rapha part, with the Rapha part referring to healing or medicine. Interesting. I love Satan. Whoa. One thing to say in an angel stream. I'll get you an excommunication. Okay, let's see. We gotta replicate some of the lighting here. Okay. Then we need something for the whole head. Which will again... You guys want to guess what it'll be? Bingus. Of course it's Bingus. These so many usages for these good old cats. I'll flip it vertically. And you see this little like muscle structure it kind of has? That's what I'm looking for. It's a wrinkly angel stream. Of course it's gonna be wrinkly. Part of the appeal. Take back to the holes for now. They will be back. I don't mind leaving some small areas without texture, by the way. That's not a concern. That gives us nice base for the face that looks a little bit more interesting. I want to increase the contrast. There we go. I think it's useless algae. Save reminder. There we go. Okay, let's see. So this is the arm. No, this is the face. This is the arm. I'm filling up the texture here so it matches better. Just a tiny thing. So there's a mosquito taunting me. We'll see if I can catch it at some point. So close. It's taunting me. I hate it. Mosquito knows I'm streaming. He wants to get me while I'm weakest. Winter in Canada, no bugs. Usually it's pretty good in winter here in terms of mosquitoes, but somehow they find their way in here. Very annoying. It's definitely much less though, which is great. Okay, we need some shadow here. I think the skin texture is working. It's making it feel, well, like skin. So it's pretty good for us. Fill this up. Okay, in terms of skin texture, we pretty much cover everything. I go a little bit here behind the wing. Over the edges. Oh, and this part here. So that'll require a copy of this. Let's put this part here, for example. Let's copy it. One million beetles trying to hibernate at my work in the home interiors at the temperature drop. Beetles are fun though. I'm all outside to their doom, so now I hope they found a better home. A more welcoming home. I like winter until my water freezes in the barn. Like tractor freezes. Oh no. That sounds like the worst. Also, say hi to Bad Dog. Hannah is our consultant horse girl in the stream. Local horse expert. So please ask her for horse facts if you dare. You know horses can't throw up. I know that thanks to Hannah. See, one of the things I really like about this angel design is that there's no visible feet. It just kind of ends in a mess of wings, and that's very cool. Resident sleeper horse girl. Horses are legally allowed to commit insurance fraud. You have pet spiders. Oh. Saw a spider coming to my house with an egg sack. I left her post up in the basement. So many babies hatched. Good. Let them eat. Let them destroy the rest of the bugs. I have an alliance with the spiders in my house. Okay, we got this. Then we'll do the holes later. For now, we can do a really quick thing to just visualize them, I guess. And it's repose this thing on top. Put that on overlay. Give this. Let's remove the Gaussian blur. Give it a high pass. Now we'll just apply it where the holes are, and it'll give us a sort of blueprint for them. So we can like expand on them later. There's a bunch here. Anything else I missed? Have you ever seen a horse get arrested for fraud? Exactly. Their eyes face forward. I think horses' eyes face more towards the side, I think. They have been known to be opportunistic carnivores. Ooh. You know, if you see some meat lying around, would you say no to that? Think about it. Aren't we all? Legit amazed at how slapping the Bingus texture onto a painted creature makes it look so much realistic. Right? Bingus is magic. Like, the Bingus picture is a secret sauce on this stream. Wouldn't be here without it. I think that's why like things like photo bashing does this essentially, maybe in different ways. I don't know all the techniques that photo bashers use, but quite similar to this at the end of the day. Just slapping textures on drawn pictures. Just a lot of people tell me or say I do photo bashing, but that's definitely not what I do, because photo bashing is basically just drawing and complementing that drawing with textures most of the time. It's not what I really do. In this case, yeah, though. It's be considered photo bashing, I think. To some extent, at least. Oh, and thanks for the save reminder. Jung Stinkest. Bingus is made from the flesh of a dead angel. Exactly. The wrinkly angel incident. Okay, now I think we should move on to wings. And I'm thinking swan wings. Because they have that angel vibe, don't they? Now we do need... Let's see, we do need several angles for them. So this one is very good, for example. Oh, it's not very high quality though. Hopefully we'll be fine. Cool. Small little swan. That's fine. I think we can... Hold on. Maybe I'm getting the... not getting the full resolution, of course. But we'll just look it up online. Because we'll probably just get better resolutions. Teach me a word in Spanish. Angel is easy, it's just ángel. So... we'll translate... I won't translate Bingus because there's no translation, but the species or the breed of Bingus is Sphinx cat. And Sphinx is translated as Esfinge. So it would be Gato Esfinge in Spanish. Oh, Tini, thank you for the follow. Okay, hop into the browser. Look at Lotus spots again. No, we'll be looking for swans. I'm also just gonna get... Oh, this is very good. I like the kind of smooth texture it has. Same here. I think we'll use a bunch of these smooth ones. Then some more wrinkly ones like this. Accentuate some areas. Oh, this one's very good. Yeah, there's a bunch of swans. This is not a problem at all. Just downloading a bunch and we'll see if we need more. I do have an edit I did a few months ago that we could get a bunch of swan wings as well. Now though, how do I kill this angel? That's a mystery. Sphinx cats are also known as Egyptian cats in the Spanish-speaking word. Yeah, I think I've heard that. Okay, how did you do that? How do you get the Bingus / swan pictures to only show up inside the angel's mask? Rounder forgot how to make a clipping mask. There's two ways of making a clipping mask. So let's say we only want to... We have this wing here, that's the layer, and we want to apply a Bingus on top of the wing. We can do it two ways. We can right click and do create clipping mask, or we can press Alt, and as you can see, when I hover over in the middle of the layers, the mouse changes to this. I just click, and there we go. That's a clipping mask. And if you chain them, like everything will be clipped to the lowest one, but in the order you've put them. So simple as that. Bingail, patron saint of wrinkliness. Probably died of old age, possibly. I don't know what else can kill an angel. I mean, there was a battle. Okay, let's see. Yes, swan wings. Also, let me show you the one I did a few months ago that I was talking about. So I did this one for an album cover commission, and this was a cover album called London Fog Tapes. So I used a bunch of swan wings here, all of them extended. So if we need any extended swan wings, we can just get it from here. You know, reduce, recycle, and all that. There we go. We can hide this, and here's our angel. Here's our thing. Okay, so this group 1 is where all the wings actually are, and we could just pick and choose if we need from here. Close this. An angel is dead. As here, Gus must have killed it intentionally. Possibly. You're too close to the sun. Okay, so where were we? Yes. Textures. Let's kind of bring them in one by one. We got a bunch. This one I really like. It's the right mixture between smooth and textured enough that we can see the feathers. That's very good. Okay, let's see. Let's start with this wing, I think. So we will need to flip it around vertically and horizontally. Big. Then we'll have to adapt it to what we got here. I think this could work. A bit too stretched, we'll see. Due to inflation, this angel is now a god. Gotta go for lunch. Okay, see you, Claire. I will show you. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, I think that works quite well, I would say. Although, hold on. This would actually be this part. No, let me see. Good. Oh, let's be like this. Means I can really unstretch it, which is good. Okay, so we are doing this and then warping. There's gonna be a bunch of warping involved today to make all the wings fit and that jazz. What is it in your area of Spain? What time is it, do you mean? Here it's 3 AM because I'm known to stream very late at night. Yeah, okay, that can work, I think. Yeah, you got it, sorry. Okay, let's actually make a decent edge. Yeah, I usually stream into very late into the morning. I have a sleep disorder that actually makes my whole internal clock many hours askew. Like, basically puts my brain into an American time zone, so to speak. Okay, it is good texture, I think. More curious what the temperature is there. Right now, like, the temperature outside is not like freezing like I guess. Northern Spain is colder than most of Spain, but it's still not as cold as Canada. I don't know what many degrees to tell you if I look at my weather app though. I have a very American friendly stream, that is true. Well, it's currently 9 degrees outside, but it's late at night. Yeah, these days is like, during the day, the maximum temperature is 14 degrees Celsius, by the way. I don't know what Fahrenheit, how Fahrenheit works. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, let's see now. We do levels or something. Unholy time for Europe. Yep. There's still some European folks that come over. The late night gang. You know, considering there's like between 1 to 5% of the population that has the same thing I do, most of them don't know though. A lot of people are very extreme night owls. Way more than what we think. Because, you know, not like we can't physically get up at regular hours, we got jobs and stuff, but hey, if I can manage to live from arts, that would mean I could set my own schedule, which is fantastic. And way more streams, so yeah, sub to my Patreon. The Unholy Hours gang, let's go. Val streams keep me up until holy hours because I don't get any homework done. Do your homework. Oh my god! If I'm the cause of you not doing your homework, I'm kicking you out of the stream. Like, okay, I will say it again. Homework should be just outlawed, but you know, still gotta do it until it is outlawed. Would moving a country that better fits your circadian rhythm benefit you? For a few days, then my body clock just gets all weird again. But it does work for a few days. So it's more about the your circadian rhythm in relation to the light outside. So how it reacts to the light outside, it doesn't synchronize with the light in a way. Okay, I think that kind of works for the wings. At least for the ones that we see on the back, like this one, possibly this one. I'll see. So I'm gonna add this. Warp transform has been. Oh, that is very annoying. I'll just delete the layer mask for now. I'll just flip vertically. Recall where I have to put it. Yeah, my body just doesn't know how to synchronize. It's like usually your circadian rhythm is based on the sunlight, and it'll kind of react to that and adapt. So that's why your circadian rhythm also tends to change during the seasons. But mine just doesn't. It's like there's a nice way of putting it that is people usually have a 24-hour internal clock. Well, I have let's say 26-27-hour internal clock. So it's kind of, your internal clock doesn't really move you to go to sleep. It's just like exhaustion at the end. And if you keep going to the, like, following your body clock, you go later and later to bed, and eventually, like, it goes all crazy, which you gotta try to avoid. Which is why after this month of streaming every day, I'm gonna try and set some schedules that start a little bit earlier, so I don't go to bed as late, which can make it harder for me to keep a regular rhythm. So yeah, we'll see. I always say that and then I never do it. I forgot to hydrate at all at work. Hey, hydrate everyone. Desiree, thank you for the follow. And Useless Algae, thank you for reminding me to save. I don't know if I did it already, but I'll do it again. Did you make the angel shape from scratch or use existing art? So the angel drawing was actually, let me hide. Oh, to show this. The angel drawing was made by my friend Claire, who was here before, but now left for lunch. But please check Claire's art, they're fantastic. Where were we? Here. Oh, look at the difference though. Once you add some textures, kind of crazy. Do you take specific pills of medication? I do have my trusty melatonin, which I have here in little drops. I don't take it every day though, because you get really your body adapts to it very quickly. So I only take it when I need to, like, realign my schedule or something. Oh no, that's not personal. Don't worry. I love to talk about my sleeping problems. Do it all the time. Also because I think a lot of people don't have it and don't realize it and just think they're lazy. And it can be hard. You know, circadian rhythm problems can have been strongly associated to psychiatric stuff, to mood disorders, mostly anxiety and depression. And endogenous depression too, you know, the kind of depression that's caused by your neurotransmitters going haywire. Which I've been through and I don't recommend. Not a fun experience. So yeah, if more people are aware of this, I think it's better. Does melatonin give you weird dreams? Not really. It kind of it makes me sleep. The biggest problem it gives me, it makes me sleep so deeply that I can't hear my alarm. So it can actually make my sleeping, unless I have someone to wake me up or something, it can make my sleeping problem worse. But I don't think it's given me any weird dreams. Sleep paralysis gets triggered by sound. I've never had sleep paralysis, thankfully. Seems very scary. You sleep only on your sofa, because you always got sleep paralysis in your bed. Oof. Sucks, Eddie. I've known some people that have sleep paralysis, and it's kind of a family thing, like everyone in the family has it. I always found interesting. I either make this very long, or I have to add another layer of feathers to fill up the whole thing. Which would work better? Something like this, perhaps? Oh, night terrors. Yeah. This can be really scary, especially for the parents. Usually kids don't remember them though. Beat to crap out of my dad. Sleep paralysis is one of the inspirations I had for the piece I commissioned to all. Well, night terrors are happening during deeper sleep, and usually the one that has it wakes up in a very confused state where they can do things like Hannah beating the crap out of their dad. It happens more in kids, and usually the kid doesn't remember because it happens during deep sleep. The parents do remember though. Oh, thanks for the save reminder. Algie, you're always there. Thank you. Oh, you just sleepwalking? My brother used to as well. Freaked out everybody. Useless algae, one use at least. Yes, we can confirm that. I feel like this feels wrong. Yeah, I think I'm taking it from the wrong side, and it should be something like this, perhaps. Here I am trying to warp this one wing into a myriad different forms, but you know, do what I can. This works though. That's much better. The chatty sleepwalker child. Hey, cannibal worms. Well. Okay, in terms of the wing textures, I think we can take these two and use them again. No, I meant two. There. And I think we can use them again here. If I can put them right. Okay, there's some edges that look a little bit wrong, so we're gonna have to go in and feather them. Them hopefully a little bit smoother. Let's see. Try to follow the shape of the feathers as well. Just realize how huge this is. Yes, it's like as big as several mountains at least. Okay, let me try and get on the corner of the wing here. Like so. That's much better. Now I can kind of continue it here. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that is quite good. Hello, Baum. Is the terrain snowy mountains or desert? Can't tell because there's no color. It's mountains. Look at these guys, how they're dressed. So the story behind this is, you know, when someone gets lost on the Everest or Himalaya mountains, and they find them like 50 years later and they're perfectly preserved, like the body hasn't decomposed at all, or very little comparatively. Well, this is something similar. The story, or the idea we had behind the story, is that a group of mountaineers are in the let's say like 1910 or something. Well, they disappear, and years later they find one of their cameras, and they have this picture in it. So they've disappeared, gone off to explore this huge dead angel carcass, and we don't know what happened to them or to the carcass, right? Like a little mystery story like this. And it is, the idea is that this dead angel has probably been there for a very long time. Like, we don't know how long, like just in this little hidden valley in the middle of the Himalaya mountains where not a lot of people can get to. Mid-planet. Okay, see you, Mectel. Yes, if you guys missed the Meat Planet stream, then our new stream mascot is Terry the Meat Planet, who is incredibly based as well. There is going to be our new emote, so look out for that in the near future. Also, hey, we are at 41 out of 50 subscribers to get the last emote we can get for affiliates, and probably the last one we'll ever get, because partner is very hard to get in art streams. So we're very close. I don't know if we'll make it this month, but we could. Potentially. Like, we went through the 35 goal so quick that 50 goal is not that far off. Hello, Dandy. Okay, we need to keep filling wings. There's, I don't know, can we even count the number of wings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least, although there's probably more on the other side that we can't see. I'm counting the invisible one here that we might or might not add on top. Technically the idea was to base it on a Seraphim, which has 6 wings, but we might have gone a little bit overboard with the wings, which is not a bad problem to have. The more wings the better. Hello, just discovered you with a photo of the alien planet. Hello, welcome. Spit. The alien planet is called Terry, and we all love Terry. Don't question, but did you draw this? I remember you saying you don't draw. No, it's drawn by Claire, who I worked with in the past. You can see the Twitter here. Great artist. I was wondering if you knew about the video of the biblically accurate angel that was on Reddit. I don't check Reddit much, but I've heard and read a lot about biblically accurate angels, so this is how I've seen it. Oh, save reminder, thank you. Okay, more wings. I feel like this one is a very good template. That may be useful in this one as well. Bilby Phantom, thank you for the follow. But yeah, this is not the first biblically accurate angel I do. On a few that could be qualified as such. I'll show you in a sec. There's this little wing here. So when I did the last, well, this one is not biblically accurate. It's just a cool angel idea I had. That was just a wall of light and wings. Then more or less a year ago now, I did this one, which is an ophonym or ophonym. I don't know how you say it. It's a big wheel. And then if I find it, I'll let you know. It is here. I did this one, which is not technically an angel. It's a creature from a book I was commissioned to do, but it fits the description of a seraphim, so seraphim-like. Did you use the hairless cat in the wrinkles again? You know I did. That's our bingus. Not exactly asking how we did something, but I've been following you on Twitter a long while. I was wondering how you keep from burning out. That's a great question. I haven't burnt out yet since I started doing horror. But before I did horror, I was basically doing a bunch of surreal things. I did that for years. I've done that for longer than horror. But I did things like like this, or this one from the same series. I don't know. I was doing a bunch of this stuff, and eventually I burnt out of that because I don't know. I was feeling like I was doing the same thing over and over, and that was when I switched to horror. And horror has been such a much better, like as a creative tool, like a creative avenue, I guess, because it allows me to tell more interesting stories than surreal things, which are just basically the image. So I don't know. For now, I haven't burnt out, but can't tell you if it'll happen or when. But what I guess one of the things I like to do to kind of keep it interesting is always be doing new things in a way, like always be challenging myself. I try and do new things all the time. Like for example, today I did a video because it's something I'm learning right now. So having something to learn, something to keep you doing new things, is quite important, I think. And even within Photoshop, right? I try to do things I've never done before. Like the other day we did a meat planet, and I've never tried doing a planet at all. It's a very specific thing that there's people that do super well. So I don't know, it was a bit intimidating, but we got into it and we did a pretty nice job, I think. Don't know if that helps, but these are little things I try to do to keep it interesting. Thank you, Goat. I really appreciate that. I think there's nothing better for an artist to hear that someone else has been inspired by your work, so I really appreciate that. Suddenly craving some holy chicken wings. Also, oh yeah, drop the Reddit link. Oh, that's very cool. 3D render. The distortions are cool as well. I like that take on the opening with like a million eyes. I went for more like just a wheel and there's some eyes, but I like the million eyes idea. It's pretty cool. Going to the horse dimension. Good night, Hannah. I'm prepared for some horse facts next time. I'll be waiting for them. Gotta be up at 5 AM. Oh no. Oh, and thank you for the save reminder. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty simple one, but it works. Just adding some texture, you know? Rather than leaving it plain. Adding a touch of texture does a lot. Quite incredible. Okay, just one small texture up here. Nothing major. I wanted to have this little feather pop up like that and kind of cut around it. Oh, teach me a word in Spanish. Let's see, what did it hold the other day? Let's see, feather. We're talking about feathers. Feather is pluma. A little word. You could draw from Magic the Gathering. Not really, I don't think they look for people doing photo manipulation. Hey, Beto! Coming in with the raid. How are you doing? Hope this thing was good. You can see we're doing Giant Dead Angel. Where were we? Up here. Yes, we got a base drawing from a fantastic, super talented Claire, and we're now covering it with our ugly textures. Retouching, nice. Okay. Wing textures. So we're missing two, and they're the interior ones. So we need a different view of the wing. We can actually get some from here. I'm thinking this one here. Which, let me just see which one it is. This. We can just put that there. Gotta find a nice place for it. Will that work? Yeah, I think so. Try to apply it soft away so it doesn't like stand out a bunch. Then we'll have to fix up the edges and stuff, but now it should do fine. He melted the snow around him? I think, I mean, we could say that. I think it's just in a lower area that has a bit less snow. Okay, so darker to fit with the lighting. Then the edge going down here, and we're just going to be cutting into the edge we already have. And adding a little bit of going around the feathers a little bit. Doesn't need to be perfect, but it just needs to pass a quick test. That's better. What do you put snow on top of them? That's a good idea. Kind of like it's been there for a long time. I mean, it's gonna be hard to notice anyhow, like... Yeah, we could just paint some whites with our brush and probably be good. Strange flower is kind of blooming. At this size, a flower would be less than a pixel, so... We do huge flowers, but... Yeah, I like this wing, it looks good. And now let's see if we can find something for this. Got a bunch here, let's see if there's any that match. We got this? No. It's something that's kind of from the front. Okay, so we are popping into the browser. Here and looking at something from the front. This is the one we just used. Load more. Would this here work? I wonder. Probably. Let's download it and try. So we'll put this here on top. And we'll just select the wing. Yes, there we go. Oh, there's some water around it. Might make it hard for Photoshop. Nah, that's not bad actually. I expected worse. Actions here. Not super high quality this size, but considering the distance, will probably be good. I assume it hurt very much when he fell from heaven. Probably. Also, for those that missed the beginning of the stream, their name is Bingail, and that is a very specific reason. You see all the textures that make up its skin? Well, those come from a hairless cat we like to call Bingus. Bring up the cats. Where are you, Bingus? So, if you didn't know, this image is one of the images I've used the most throughout my whole editing career. This skin here specifically is like very good to create skin textures, and it has some wrinkles that are also very useful. So yes, that's our Bingus. And this is Bingail because it's made out of pieces of Bingus, as you can see. This angel is complete. It sucks, but now I can say I did something today. I'm sure it doesn't suck. Did you post it somewhere? Let me see. Bingus, Bingus. Praise Bingus in chat. I'll just pick this first part. Speaking from my deep artistic perspective, I don't think this picture could benefit from laser eyes. Well, it doesn't have eyes, so that would be hard. The angel, it's a cheese angel. It looks dope. Did you actually use the same wing texture as me? Fantastic. Oh, I see what you did. Did it do the whale? Great. We have covered a bunch of the wings. There are still some parts that have not been covered with any texture, like this, this, and this. So I feel like we can go through them with a very smooth texture like this one from the swan. This? Also this. So let's see where we need to edit and just hit up the Fedatron. Fedatron is very good, blessing us with this pun. Nice. This looks good. I want something similar for this. And finally one for here. Like this, perhaps? Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like this texture a lot. Especially here, looks perfectly. I think that has covered all the main parts of our angel in textures. There's still like some little things to fix, but a lot of the job is done. And now we can move on to the holes. As you can see, this angel is like rotting and full of holes. We need to incorporate those. And we have prepared, at the beginning of the stream, one of the first things we looked for were lotus pods, which had this trypophobia vibe to them, which are great for creating little holes. So this, and this, and this. So we'll try and use them. We'll see how many we use. I like this one the most because the holes are very clear. They obviously have the seeds in them, but we can just heat those out. So, also, now that I look at it, how cool would this be as a base for an angel with a bunch of eyes? So we turn each of this into an eye. How cool would it be? Keep it in the back burner. So we'll try and go over brighten this so we can see where we're working. We'll try to add some over the main holes that Claire has drawn and hopefully fit that as best as possible. Okay, this one would be good for this eye, I think. We need to flip it. Oh, and thanks for the save reminder. I will save right as I leave this menu. Okay, got a good one for this eye here. And now we need to remove the seed from inside. It's pretty cool with it, but it would kind of defeat that like rotten feeling purpose. Actually, I can just do this. Giving googly eyes. Eat the lotus, bring the lotus, embrace the lotus. Okay, we got one for this eye. And now here on top, I think this layer is empty. Yep. Let's use, no, we'll use this one. It's going to be one for the eyes specifically. Let's empty the sockets. Let me see the lighting, the original one we had. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and save reminder, I don't know if I saved, but didn't. I just did it again. Okay, these are very nice for the eye holes. Bert, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's see. More then. More. We're gonna try and find ones that work at least partially for what we need. Even if we just use like a corner of them or something. Oh, this one is very good. Flip vertical. Corner one here, flip horizontal. A bit longer. Oh no, I hate that. Very sorry. Do angels even have bones? I don't know. I think we'll explore it though. I think that they don't have like real bodies. I don't know. I don't think they would have like organs and stuff, you know? It would be like ethereal beings. No bones, just eyes. Cartilage like a shark. I like that as well. A bit of light below. Nice. These are coming along. Okay. Now this is a smaller one there. I'll use this. Like so. So what I'm essentially doing is finding the hole that looks the closest to what we need. Just applying it, modifying if I need to, and that's that. Quite simple. I obviously remove the seed from inside. We need to fill up with some lights and shadows. I do it on a separate layer. I like to think they just have organs and flesh. I'd like to think they were just kind of either empty inside or just made of like solid matter that doesn't have any function. Like this would be the same matter as the skin, and if you keep digging, it's going to be the same again and again, you know? I don't know, that's my headcanon. Okay, another big hole here, and this one is kind of gonna do an edge with face, right? Yes. Okay, so maybe we'll dig into the face a little. We'll see. For now, let's add another copy of this. Try to find one that works well, that has a little bit of an irregular texture to its edge. This one, perhaps? don't even have trypophobia. I completely understand why many do. Ew. Fair. Fair assessment. Should we leave it like that, or should we go down below to the angel and kind of dig in to the eye socket a bit? Oh yeah, I kind of like the dug in look, maybe a little bit less than that, but... Are all these holes former eye holes? No, they're just decomposition things. Just rotting. So the holes aren't proper in decay, they're sort of just points where the matter starts to slowly fade out of that dimension. I like that as well. It's nice. Thanks for the save reminder. Useless Algae is the most useful person in this chat. I'll just say it like that. So your name is a little trick to confuse everybody. I'll actually leave that. It's a little double edge, that's fun. Okay. Next, holes in the neck. Are you gonna apply a halftone effect to the angel layers so it matches the photo? I might actually do it the other way around and remove the halftone from this photo, just with a little bit of blur, because it's a soft enough halftone. Like with this blur and then the noise we're gonna add, it's gone, so it'll be good. Hey, we got nuggets. You got enough for a Discord roll. Hell yeah. Hold on. Give it to you right now. Apparently we have events on the Discord server now. That's fun. I don't know what that'll do. Oh yeah, well, did you get it? I don't know if you let me give it to you. Check if you got it, Nugget. I don't know if I gave it correctly. Birthday thing. Yeah, good. Nice. For some reason it didn't appear for me. Lovely cool concept of exploring artistic ways outside of religion. Yeah, I love doing creepy angels. It's always a good vibe. Also, is it just me or is it starting to look like a snowman after the stone eyes and mouth have been removed? Maybe? I don't know. Snowman. It's interesting. Also, I should have done this at the beginning, but let me just add my little grain action, which brings everything together in such a nice way. Look at this. Nice. Anyway, back to our textures. Where were we? Yes. Here. Let's see, we need a big one here. That's pretty smooth. So I'll just pick a round one. This one here, which will be flipped vertically and horizontally as well. Okay, now add our layer mask and paint. Actual snow angel. These are the real ones. We've been doing is nothing but a pathetic imitation of the real beauty of snow angels. So next time, you guys try to do this. Okay, I gotta remove some from this layer. Okay, and then we got like a couple big ones here that are connected. I think we'll just use a couple different ones and connect them at the seam. Yeah, that'll probably be the easiest way. Yeah. Okay, let's see which one we can get. I think this like little triangular one. It's great. This actually, we've only needed this one texture so far for all the halls. So, working wonders. Fighting a migraine now. Oh, good luck with that. You have a good night, Lean. Thanks for chatting. Okay, so we got this little wrinkle here that actually doesn't fit at all with the holes. So we'll have to find it and destroy it. Yeah, I think we're about to unwrinkle some of the angel. Some of it. We're unbingusing this angel. How sad. Angel getting that facelift. There we go. Now, maybe this small triangular one for the little corner here. So we'll just put our transformation here. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Let's see how well we can fit it. Kinda hard, it's very long. Give it our best, man. We can use several if needed, but we can do it in one. That's usually better. Debingus, that's a hard word. Debingusification. I hope I said it right. Nice, I think that fits pretty nicely. Okay, now we're going to the soft light layer. Okay, got a couple left here. which I think we can copy a bit, because we already got enough holes we can use. That was good. This texture is perfect. I don't recall who suggested lotus seeds for this, but thank you, because that's exactly what we needed. Actually, I'm loosely wondering if Claire was actually thinking of lotus seeds when they drew this. Because the match is perfect, pretty much. Okay, so we were using this one, but just a little bit of it. To do this little smaller hole up here. Go. Yeah, there's some smaller areas like this one, which is just like a dent more than an actual hole. So really a lot to do here, except try and give it some nicer edges. Too important though. Would this be useful for stretching across the holes? Let me see. Oh, it doesn't let me see it. Yep, link doesn't work. Okay, let's see. We got two big ones, but this one could probably be done by combining two. So for this one here, I'll reuse this one. I'll just bring it to the top so they're all in the order I made them. They're gonna be easier to find if I need anything. Beautiful. Look how nice. Okay, two big ones here. I think we can combine this big one here in the eye. The modified version of it, at least. And we can just take the upper part of that and the lower part of another one, and hopefully that'll be good. And I think that covers all the holes we need to make. Well, we can always create more, but at least the ones that are in the original drawing. Hey, April. You're doing well. Oh, thanks for the save reminder. Okay, so that would be 1/2. Other one, I can use with this one. It was my last day before a big move. Oh, nice. can be scary, but I hope it's exciting as well. It's looking pretty nice. Okay, I think we've covered all the holes. Well, we've covered in the we've covered all the whole areas with holes. So we've uncovered them. However you want to say it. I think it's looking quite nice for a decomposing angel. That is a lot of layers and a lot of smart objects. Photoshop is not gonna like that. It still seems to be behaving though, so we're still under the limit, which is good. What we can do now is copy this group, which is angel, all caps, so we don't lose it. And oh, there's the wing question. Okay, do you guys think we should, well, obviously it's not textured yet, but do you prefer with the wing, kind of covering it a bit more, make it a bit more mysterious perhaps, or without it? What do you guys think? Love it, but it does need some distance blur. Yeah, of course. That'll be worked on, no worries. My power went out. Well, welcome back, Roking. I'm glad it came back. But yeah, atmospheric fog, all that stuff, it's what we're gonna be working on once we finish it, because that's usually better to do on a finished subject. So yeah, I'm wondering more about the wing. Did you give it a whimsical name yet? Yes, it is Bingail for Bingus, which is a cat we used to make most of this. Praise Bingus. And if you don't know what Bingus, Ofi Bingus is, because I just deleted it. Oh, that is not Bingus. That is a swan. Been lied to. Oh, here. Where are you, Bingus? Don't escape me. Whoa, it's big. This here. Why is it? Layers. Damn layers. Now, this, finally, Bingus. Bingus is with the texture we used for the skin. Praise Bingus. So we'll leave it here in the background in case we need to reference Bingus again. Okay, should we go for wing then? Let's see, let's try to texture this. Okay, there's the main angel and there's the wing. So we'll be using some of the textures we've already used. I think mostly this wing would fit the best. So we'll just go and find these two textures. And we'll copy them. Zoom above with them. Above all the massive layers that is below. I think at least for this area it'll work. Clip it on top, that works. Move the Gaussian blur from here to this. Okay, so that would be one part of the wing that we need to darken a bit. Then we need something for this corner here, and I think we can use this texture. Oh, save reminder. Thank you. Zoom is being laggy, which means there's a lot of layers, but just fine for now. We'll do well with that. Yeah, let's uncover the little hole here a little bit, because I think it's cool. Just think it's neat. Okay, nice. And now we need something for this, which already have a texture here. We just need to kind of flip it, work with it. Oop, that is the wrong layer I picked. I'm a dummy. Continue like this. Maybe keep some of the broken feathers that are here on top. Not broken, but kind of ruffled. So it does that. Pretty nice, I think. To work it into the layer mask a bit, but it works quite well, I'd say. Also have to increase the brightness in some areas that are too transparent, so bring that in a little bit as well. Good. As for the feathers there, now obviously I just need to apply it where I'm using them, which is around the edge here. And we'll have to make something to fill up this space with probably the same texture, like more end feathers. I don't know the correct term for feather things. I don't know. Birds are complicated. I don't understand birds. Do we have any bird experts in chat? Bird lovers who can help us get the correct terminology? Okay, hopefully this works. Not sure. not the best. Kinda does a harsh angle in between these and this. Not perfect. So maybe it just needs an intermediate step. Let's see if we don't mess this up too much. Yeah, the zoom is being very annoying. Just snapping all over the place. I have to simplify some of the layers in the back, which is boring, but gotta do it. Important work. Okay, so I'll do the same for this little area here. Add intermediates. Feathers. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's turn around here and I hope this kind of works. I don't know. I think that's a wing, isn't it? Now, obviously what we need is a good edge here. So I'll be going with a 50% gray, I think, approximately. I'll just be painting some feathers to hopefully get a nice little feathery edge instead of that flat edge we had before, which would help with the texture. It'll settle the texture a little bit, make it more realistic, and fully the wing will look good after that. We need to do lights and shadows and stuff, but texture wise it should hopefully look good. Also, this area here is very bright, way too much. I don't know which layer is that. This one? Yeah. Just gonna go over it with some soft light and darken it a bit. DC Bodwin for the follow. Oh, teach me word in Spanish. What do we got that we haven't taught yet? Feathers we already did. Let's see, Angel is easy, it's just Angel. Nothing interesting to teach there. Oh, here's a fun one. Wrinkle. Arruga. Is wrinkle. The wrinkled is arrugado. Lovely little word. Okay, so ask again, how do we feel about the wing? Yes, we got it here. Keep it in or keep it out? How are you guys feeling about it? Let's zoom out a little if my computer is not too laggy. There we go. Yeah, with and without. What do you guys prefer? I think the wing might need a little bit of shadow, more than what it has. Also, I'll just combine all these layers because, yeah, Photoshop is starting to lag. And a lot of this is just all the wing layers and all these things I'm adding. Oh, these are not good. They're just for the holes. I need to keep them like that. So this would be the wings. What's the difference? With and without wing? The difference. The area is a bit busy with the holes in the wings, which is true. I feel like the benefit it has is it adds to the mystery a little bit. To have more hidden, right? With this kind of weird things, the more you hide, the more it gives to imagination. Also fun. But yeah, on the other hand, it's a busy area, and we are making it a bit busier. I think I'll let Claire do the final decision on that, since Claire's the one who drew it all. So let me save a couple versions. I think Claire was out for lunch, so see if they see it anyway. Oh, there's the noise I need to remove. Now it's a very big document, so I need to save it in only 9 of quality, but that's fine. Claire. Oh, did not send. See. In Hebrew, the word angel is malak. Malhak, okay, interesting. The word means messenger, with angels being messengers of corpse of an angel is a message of some sort. Interesting, I like that. You could get the same mysterious effect with some fogginess around the face. Yeah, we'll be adding some fog and stuff. That is for sure. Like, we always can see some here, just because of how I did the mask. So this is more an indication of how it will look. A bit more foggy in the distance and stuff. But I will be leaving the final decision to Claire. If they say it in time. For now, we put everything into a single group. I'll work on the wingless version because it has some stronger shadows I would want to reduce. Remember to hydrate, everyone. Angel go thwomp. You ready to put it? Okay, so we need to do something. Evidence gathering from the background. We need to find the darkest and the lightest color from the background. This part of the background specifically. So the darkest is 73. That's a lot. And the brightest is the sky, which is 229. So it's 73 and 229, which we'll input on here. That's 73, 229. Which will give us a maximum and a minimum darkness for the angel, because it's the same that the background has. If that makes any sense. Maybe that wing rather off quicker than the others. I mean, the wings are like, they're just a bunch of them. They're a suggestion, so I don't have to count the number of wings, I don't think. I can just say it has one less. Oh, thanks for the save reminder. Reminds me of old Soviet era or something bomber. And very good add-ons. I will take your word on that. Yeah, you can see the difference, right? What I meant with foggy. I do want to kind of a little bit more darkness, because I think we might have not have picked the darkest one, the darkest shade. Just based on feel, so it's not really a very scientific thing. Okay, Claire says, I'm leaning towards with the wing. The fog definitely helps a lot. Yeah, we can add some clouds and stuff in between these guys and the angel. Like, kind of add it on top. Okay, Claire decided wing. So let's go with the wing. Hey Sam, you're doing well. Yeah, we should add that sort of atmospheric feel where the parts towards the back are more hidden. Okay, let's see, wing. Get ourselves a 50% gray, because I want to paint a little bit here, because it ended up being kind of yeah, there was just a bad edge out there, so I just went over it. So did I do... I should do more soft light. Oh. What do I look at? You're looking at a dying angel, or dead angel, fully dead. Yeah, much nicer. So we're working on this, for those people that don't know, we're working on this monthly challenge where I'm trying to edit something every day. And it's called E-Remember. It's all the prompts are based on unexplained phenomena and things like that. So everything from fallen angels to weird things found in burr holes, which we did yesterday. It is a thing exposed to high amount of soft light to be darkest by contrast than the rest of the body. Yeah, it can happen in old stuff. Really depends on like what era of photography and stuff we're talking about, though. Hard to lump them in all in the same thing, you know? But yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see. We got these levels, which look pretty okay. I want to add a second layer of levels, which I want to be even hazier, and to apply that selectively. I'm just adding haze like this, just reducing the darks. Clipping on the angel, inverting. And then we can just add this wherever we feel like things that are further away, for example. The wings. Things that are more towards the back. This I kind of liked it when I just added the haze before clipping it. Could just do a levels layer and do a bit of this to kind of add haze to everything, to the whole background, so that these levels are still matched, but everything is a bit more hazy, unfocused out there, you know? And there's obviously the noise I forgot to re-add. Okay. Little things we can add. Bit of contrast in between, even though it's like in a very hazy area. Little contrast between the arm and the mountain, just a bit of shadow there to showcase that. And welcome back. You're in for dinner, right? Hope you had a good dinner. just that bald head shiny, of course. Okay, so far so good. Finished watching Cult. Oh, and thanks for the save. That was a movie. I didn't see it. I can't really tell you a lot about it. I think I saw the trailer. Okay, what if... Since we still haven't like combined all the angel layers, we could actually add some holes here, since we've covered some of them in this area and it's kind of looking a bit busy. What if we took some, maybe took these two and just put them here? Kind of balance it out. I think it might look good. Might look good. I don't know. So it should be this. No. Okay, this one. And this one. Then we can actually get to the top layer here with high pass. Over here. Let's find myself this little thing here and bring it over. Oop, that's the wrong key. What? That. Oh sure, I wasn't bringing the whole thing. There's also this layer. Oh, and more, I guess. Oh, we're just touching the base layer. Well, that's fine. Just makes a little edge there. The more holes, the merrier. A big glass container. Bunch of formaldehyde. Contain this little rascal. It's a big vat. Okay, how about that? That way we reduce some of the complexity here. We add a little bit more interest there. I think we can even increase the size of these so they fill a bit more space. More interesting. Semner, thank you for the photo. Oh, that's not the image thing. Arboretum, that's the one. Here. Nice. Giant greenhouse put full of formaldehyde gas. You're thinking of solutions. I like your style. How big one feather would be? Very large. Like, imagine standing at the face of this area. You wouldn't even be able to see. Just from the haze itself, you probably wouldn't even be able to see past the arm. It's so large. Is Swan Wings likely waterproof? Yes, I use Swan Wings. Okay, I want to add some shadows inside of the holes, some of them. Grab some syringes and get the formaldehyde. Got a long day ahead of us. Oh, thank you for the follow. How long have we been live for? Nearly 3 hours. Okay, we're good, we're good. Still got time. The night is young. Hey, it's Venezuela. Hello, hello. Would the skin inside the abscesses be that bright? Feel bright? Want to be like the same tone as the rest. Kind of like it's the same material, you know? They're just carved in. Oh, save reminder. Like, I don't want the holes to feel like super deep, like they go inside. Lots. Because I think that's interesting, right? Kind of like it when they don't go as deep, you know? Depends on what Angel's made of. Exactly. We don't know what it's made of. It's so far away. This finger is looking a bit too pointy. Good now. Yeah, they're very good distance away. Considering what's below the angel is pretty sizable mountains that it's just covering with its body mass. Also, I feel like the angel covered so much that we can't really see anything behind it, and I kind of like these mountains. I wonder if I could like bring them back in some way. Triggered spice and chemical X. Exactly. What if we flip this? Just to get some cool mountains in the background like this. We just add it in that area, you know? Where's that? There we go, levels. Slightly more interesting mountains. Yeah, that's where you found the hikers. Hold on, I'll bring it to you. I think I got them here. Hold on. on my list somewhere. I keep a list of every picture I pick up, and the ones I don't end up using most of the time. Comes from here. The original image of the hikers. A different angle, but I think we tricked the angle well enough that it doesn't matter much. Like this is the original angle. Just cut through the mountain in a way. Then I actually did a little trick here where this edge, instead of cutting the mountain directly, I just made a soft edge and hoped it would look good. We could like theoretically carve it out more, but I think it just looks worse. I think it looks better if I leave it kind of fuzzy, because it feels like it's kicking up snow, you know, with the wind is like kicking up a bit of snow, and I don't know, I feel like it just looks a bit better. It adds to the haze or something. This part here though needs to be stronger, because it needs to fit these rocks with the other rocks to kind of the continuous image there. So that part I'll keep dark. The others though, hey sir, you work there as a cook. Really? That's fantastic. What a coincidence. I just found it by complete... I think they were on Pickroll or something, and I found them through there. They have a very good collection. The wings far off to the side, more faint. I feel like we took the edges a little bit. So I kind of blend into the background. And here, what I'm doing around the sky is to kind of give it a glare. Like it's bright, it's overcast, but it's still a pretty bright sky. That I feel like with the haze and stuff would give this glare around things. I'm just going by feeling though, like most things. Vibes-based editing. Really recommend it. It's very fun. Just go with the flow. Oh, there's a mosquito hunting me. I'm a mosquito hunter. Keep killing mosquitoes on stream. Save reminder. Damn, you got the save reminders on points. I set a time limit and you must be like at the edge of the time limit every time. So soft and so dead. Did it die recently or is it already rotting? Yes, it's already rotting, and probably very slowly because we're like high up in the mountains. So that's kind of the vibe I want to give. Oh. See, sometimes I have to pull up the mask because I notice some weird edges. Beautiful masks I make, don't I? Okay, this whole part I don't need. Doesn't matter because the photo is just not there, but just to clean up the mask a little. Epic nostrils. Yeah, I feel like the eyes were just slowly being picked out over the years by animals. So, like very slowly because it's just so large. This little layer needs to lay up from this area. I like to like take a step back sometimes and see where I'm aiming. Okay. Should we add some more literal smoke? I think we can get a quick smoke texture from probably from Texture Labs. Should have a good one. I think it has a good one. So did we use this? No. I think they have one under Atmosphere. I feel like I've already downloaded this. They're probably in my downloads folder somewhere, but you know. But maybe one of the fog ones here. Wispy Fog. Ooh, I really like this one. Feels like it could be like smoke, or snow that's being kicked up. Here, let's see how it works. Birds. We could just draw them because they'll be so small that they'll be like little spots with little wingy things. So this would go on screen. It's not too noticeable. I don't really see it. Just see it as another layer of haze, but let's see, screen. Maybe lighten with some editing to make it a bit brighter. No, lighten. Okay, screen with some editing to make it a little darker. Or a little more contrast in general. There we go. Just wanted the wisps of smoke to be at least a little bit visible, you know? Because then what's the point in adding them? I could just paint with a brush. I don't think there's any clear story to keep it mysterious, exactly. We will never know what these mountaineers were up to, how they got lost, and what happened to the giant dead body. A little bit more here, just in front of the face. And about those little birds. Gotta go now. Someone else better get on the save reminders. Thank you, Algae. I'll see you tomorrow if you're here. Or whenever we see each other. Also, welcome back, Mekto. Okay, by the way, since we have like settled the wing debate, I guess, I feel like we can just take the whole angel and the wing, and just the angel and the wing. I'll keep the shadow of it and the shadow out of it, and I'm gonna copy them and then merge and then turn it to a smart object, turning off the base ones, which will make everything into a single layer, which has smart objects, so smart filters, so we can edit the smart filters individually. So first thing I'm going to do is add a bit of blurring. Because it is very far away. Like an order of business. This very shiny, bald face, bald head. And make it slightly softer. Because it looked too sharp. Any other edges are too sharp. Just kind of go over most of the edges. See if there's any areas that jump out at me as sharp. Huge nostrils. See, look here. This one, since we added the haze thing, a lot of them will actually just look good by default. Why do gorillas have big nostrils? Because they have big fingers. Reminded me of that one time I got asked to remove the body of a dead cow from the side of the road. It was completely bloated, full of gas and fluids, and we were pulled from the legs, the whole thing broke apart. Oh no! Oh, that is the worst. Can't even imagine the smell. Forgive enough. Actually, the whole halftone that the background had was completely eradicated, which is great. One less thing to worry about. For sure. Contrasts / erosion. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean with the variable contrast. We actually got that going on here very much, because look at the contrast here and the contrast here. Completely different. Oh. Here. The tips of the mountains a bit more visible for fun. Just vibes again. Vibe space editing. Let's see, let's try out editing everything at once. Oh, Sadie, you're going to sleep. Well, thank you so much for the help, and have a good night. And for chatting. It's great to have you here. Okay, we're gonna go with very slight vignettes. And what I wanted to get to is the grain and how big it's gonna be. We already have a layer of grain going, as you can see here, but it's very thin. And big grain helps sell the image quite a bit. Okay, let's see. I like how we went for very hazy, because it feels like it's just something in the distance, you know? Like it's part of this mountainous background. It's just this whole living mountain, or I guess dead one. Mountain that used to be living. Look at how the haze filter undoes everything we've done. I mean, here is where we can add even more haze, but I wouldn't go farther than what we've done. Let's see, black and white mixer doesn't do anything. Here we could add some sepia tones or something. I'd like to give it pure black and white. Anything else? I think that covers everything. Except for, of course, the signature. Yo, thanks for the saver, Marathon. How does one sign this? Use like some of the rocks or something, I was thinking. That's why I was copy pasting here. I was looking at them and noticed. Thanks. Okay, what should we say with this? Sign this though. For new folks, how I sign is very simple. I take this symbol, which is the V and the A, the L of my username, and I put it somewhere, integrate it into the image, right? So it won't be a watermark. It'll usually be like maybe in this grade. Would be a good example. Very small though. But the crate does have writing, so possible. We could also potentially put it somewhere in the edge, but I don't know if the edge will stay or not. This whole black edge, by the way, I don't know if you guys can see it well with don't know what'll happen to this edge. It'll be cut out or not. Yeah, everything else is very white. That's what I was thinking. We could paint it, technically we could paint it with rocks, but it wouldn't be too visible. And on the angel itself, you can like scratch it, but I feel like that's not really my territory design, since it's mostly just Claire's work. The mountains in the back are also like very hard. Something in. So I feel like the backpacks were not really backpacks. They're just carrying, like hauling huge crates. Yeah, that's true. The edge is very easily cropped out. And avoiding cropping is one of the points of signing. So, no, avoiding the idea of things being cropped out. So maybe it can't be... So we have the background here, just on top of the background. Pull out the signature. Oh, large. Big boy. Okay. So I'll probably just make it black. And I think the side of the crate is probably the best place, because the other part has ropes on it. You could draw it with the ropes, but I think it would be too readable. Like somewhere like this, perhaps? Now if I do this, it gets a little bit of the noise. If I do this, it blends in a bit. Mount in Manuel. Immense angel. I like that a lot. Manuel. If we do name it though, because I don't know if we'll even name it. It may just be like completely ignored in the description, as in I'm not gonna mention any detail about the angel. I'm just gonna say these mountaineers were going to Everest or wherever, during this era of mountain exploration, the Himalayas, and they disappeared. And 30 years later, they find their photos and they find this. And I just leave it at that. And I don't even mention the angel. And I'll just leave people asking questions, right? I think that could be fun. Yo, where'd you get that Valdevia merch? I'm going hiking soon near the 8th angel, and it will be useful. Yes, go to my merch store. I sell angel-proof vests. It's great. It'll protect you against holy damage. Yeah, how do you feel about this in terms of realism? I feel like you can never escape the feeling that it's drawn if it's been drawn, but you can try your hardest to distract from it. Also, another question for chat. Would you guys crop the edges out? Let me do this so you can see it. Sick, there it is. What do you prefer, edge or edgeless? I kind of like leaving the edge of the negative sometimes. I don't do it always, but sometimes it can be like sort of grounding. This is specifically a negative edge, so it's not a print. Why no edges? Because most pictures don't have the negative edge around them. Just a thing you usually found in archives and stuff. Yeah, you guys like edges. Okay. edges it is. It's what I said, it looks grounding. I always do it. I don't always do it, but it can be fun sometimes. Like when the original image has some cool edges like this one has this little leak here, it has some damage around it. It can be fun. You can see here probably the edge of the film, I assume. So yeah, I wanted to put the light grey background, which I hate, but I wanted to put it to showcase the difference. Make it look older. That is true. Just gives that vibe. Hyson Ducky, thank you for the follow. So, missing anything? We got the signature, we got the angel. I feel like the only thing we could experiment with is hazy. This bit less crummy, like we got it better done. But I kind of like the haze, to be honest. Gives that feeling of distance. That's pretty cool. And in terms of effects in the vignette here, hold on, just doing a quick thing here. So I just added a slide vignette, but I wanted to change the shape slightly. Oh, what did I do? Nothing there. If you do the vignettes, can you do it inside the photo edge? I mean, in this case, since the photo edge is black and the vignette is black, doesn't matter. If you do wanna, if you don't want to keep it out of the edge, you can get the smart filter here. These filters themselves have this layer mask, and you can just paint the areas you wanna preserve out of it. Like maybe we want this little light leak at the edge to actually keep the brightness, which is nice. Keep it. So it's not like if it was larger. There we go. If it was a bigger or more stronger vignettes, then we'd see the effects more. But here we can just do this, you know. Sounds like wizardry to me. It's not, very simple. Photoshop is, once you get the basics of it, and how layers and layer masks and stuff works, it's quite easy to get the rest, you know? If you got a strong base, I feel like that's probably the case with everything, but I feel like people are very scared of Photoshop in many cases. Because it does feel like it's a lot. So one of the things I'm feeling like I don't love as much is that, well, the lighting is coming obviously from the top, but a little bit from behind. And we got some areas that are probably a bit too well lit when they're facing us, you know? It's probably gonna be very subtle, but you know, my expertise just lies elsewhere. And Photoshop is a very useful tool to learn. I like everything, to be honest. Pretty much anyone could do well with a little bit of Photoshop knowledge. It is slightly darker. It does remove a little bit of the hazy feeling, but it felt like the lighting was slightly wrong, so I think it's probably for the better. Can provide prime animal portraiture, a marker and random facts. That is it. Which, by the way, time to show my Patreon again, but I do have Photoshop tutorials on Patreon, if anyone's watching and they want to learn a bit. And I tried to make them different than what you'd find on the internet usually, which is just like, do this exactly the same as me. Or I'll just tell you what I did, right? I tried to make them, you know, like interactive. Like I'll give you the pictures I used. I'll do this, and I'll explain like the tools I used to make it, and let you like hands-on learn. And of course there's feedback and stuff. I don't know, I try to make it fun. Just ran Procreate and was like learning to draw all over again. It'll be some time if I can touch another program. That is fair. See, I'll remove it from this area, which is background. Anything else that should be more lit? It is an inside part of this wing. That's pointing down. Here. Hey, day's been bad. Coming over with the raid. Hello, hello. The stream was good. Bad name. Oh, and thanks for the same reminder, then. But yeah, there we go. I think we can like keep messing with it for as much as we want, but I don't know if it'll get us anywhere. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Especially thanks to Claire's drawing, which this wouldn't have been possible without this base drawing that's very complicated, and that allowed me to remove that part of the edit from my mind. Hell yeah. More editing content. That's great. Yeah, it's very rare. There's not a lot of us on Twitch. Especially if you if you separate that into horror. I think sometimes I feel like I'm the only person that does horror Photoshop. Yeah, I'm very happy with this crossover. I think it might be my favorite of the other ones we've done, and we've done a few for the Clown series. Yeah, I think, like, however realistic or not it might look, and it's never gonna look entirely realistic, I think just the imagery is quite cool, so even if it's just carried by that, I think it'll be good. I think that's our angel right there. Make a quick copy and save it and send it to Claire, because I think they might still be out. Okay, let me send that. Sorry for that. For the keyboard noises. I've never been able to get rid of the keyboard noises entirely. I think it's just because my mic is very close to my keyboard, but I can't place it anywhere else, so gotta deal with what we got. Oh, use GIMP. Never, I mean, I've used GIMP on a couple of occasions, but never like really seriously tried to learn it, since, you know, I've always had Photoshop. So this would be the third angel I've done. Possibly. No, okay, no. Hold on. Let's review all the angels I've done over the years. Over the years. I think I've done a million. But the first one I did was this one. The Ophanim or throne, depends on who you ask. Then I did this one here, based on Seraphim, but different creature altogether, but angel-like. And then I did this one for an album cover commission. Angel-like again, not specifically based on any biblical angels, but it's like an army of angels. This angels descending and helping in the battle. Yeah, it's based on the story of the Angels of Mons, which happens in World War I during a battle between the British and the German. Demon of Migraine has been cursing my brain. Oh, Theathan. I'll be chatting here for a bit, but I'll go to bed soon as well. So you have a good night, Tan. Horror vibes, yeah. They're the best. Thank you, Dave. Take care later. But yeah, angels. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and this would be the 4th. So got a bunch of quite a library of angels done already, which is pretty cool. Then of course we got the best angel of all, which is our boy Terry. Hi Terry. It's an unofficial angel. I just call it like that. We do love Terry though. But yeah, I think that's all the angel-like things I've done over the years. Angel of our hearts. And all of the angels I've done are pretty old school. I've never done... Oh, actually, well, yeah, we've done another angel-like thing, which is way more abstract. But it's one of the ones we did during this month. It was called Mandela Anomalies, was the prompt. And we did this. So this one is actually in color. And it's not really an angel, it's kind of a thing. Ethereal being, I don't know. It's angel-like enough though. Yes, Kiwi, exactly. There's something to general that I think is relevant to the angel piece. Let me see. Ooh, Merbird. Hold on. This is what Sora just sent to a general channel. I love it. Mini wings. Great. Also, if you're not on the Discord, get on it. Not like the typical streamer Discord. Like it's not really a streamer Discord at all. It's a community of horror artists of all kinds, all skill levels, and just people who enjoy that kind of thing. And everyone is great. So, great little place. Not that already. But yeah, okay, angel-like enough. Yeah, I guess if we're counting like angel adjacent beings, this would kind of have the same vibe as the throne here, so Ophanium with the whole like geometric thing. It's lacking more direct eyes, but yeah, close enough. And then we got this seraphim-like thing. But yeah, many good angels over time. I think angels are one of my favorite things to do, to be honest. As you probably have noticed by the amount of angels I've done. There's something about them, right? With turning the kind of like heavenly vibe into a scary one is always very enjoyable and quite effective. So yeah, I guess that's why I've done so many. They're cute, mind-breaking, exactly. I literally just saw that same picture Sarah sent on Twitter. You probably saw it from the same place. Yeah, let me pick up my little notebook. Yes, we are filling up this notebook. Probably, if the camera picks it up. Yes, that would be Celestial Body Disease, which is prompt from today. And tomorrow, oh god, it's tomorrow already. Okay, for tomorrow, the prompt is... There we go. The prompt is man-made wings. Parenthesis, called happening. For this one, I don't really want to work on a one-off piece like we've done these days. But I want to do like we did for the other day. I caught another mosquito, by the way. For the radial symmetry we did a few days ago, which instead of working on a one-off piece, I worked on a piece for the fractal series. Which, if you missed it, because it hasn't been on Twitter, so you could only have seen it on stream. Fractal brain. Here we go. It's a brain with a lot more folds than it should. So that's the one I did the other day instead of a one-off e-remember piece. Tomorrow I feel like we could do the same, but with Megalomorphin. So since the prompt is called man-made wings, and it's about a cult as well, it would be quite fitting to use for the next part of Megalomorpha, which is going to be about a cult. And man-made wings also fits the whole like people turning into box things. But yeah, I still don't know exactly the picture I'll do. I'll be searching for pictures and stuff, and I'll see if I can come up with something. And if I can't, we might just move the day around and just do Megalomorpha another day. Let's see if I have time for it. Because I'm getting a lot of commissions lately, so trying to work on those during the evening and doing this during the night, which is basically my whole day. So I've been quite busy. I'm good though, don't worry about me. I'm having a lot of fun. Made me think of hand being used to simulate wings. Yeah, if we don't get to do Megalomorpha for it, we'll try to find something cool. Because I do want to, like, we're so far in, we're 18 days in, and I've done 18 edits during these during these days, during this couple weeks. That is a lot, and we're on the home stretch, to be honest. We just have 12 days left. So, I mean, I would like to, even if I can't stream every day, which I won't be able because this weekend, maybe 1 or 2 days, I won't be able to stream. But even if I don't stream every day, I would like to have done 30 pieces by the end of the month. I don't know, it's a lot, indeed, but what's my normal rate of creation? I don't know, I usually do like 1 or 2 things a week, or yeah, on stream I do 1 a week. I was doing 1 a week before this month. So hopefully starting next month, so starting December, I'll be streaming way more. I mean, not way more compared to before this month. I won't be streaming way more than once a day because that's impossible. But I will try to stream like maybe 2-3 times a week, and some of them won't be arts. So I'll try to do like maybe a couple art streams a week and something different. Like, I don't know, maybe a gaming stream from time to time, and of course the little podcast thing I got prepared, which, yeah, I still got some stuff to prepare, and once I do, I'll start like locking in guests, and we'll see. But hopefully by December, sometime in December, we'll be able to get it started. I still haven't even announced it on Twitter. I should at some point. Yeah, that's quite the uptick, Hector. It's been a huge boon to my social media. Of course, social media loves when you post a lot of things very frequently. So yeah, it's been crazy. It's been blowing up. I think I might have gained like 10,000 followers in the past month or so. Like, if we just count the ones I've gained since the beginning of the month, probably not as much, but 8,000 or so, which is just an enormous amount, considering I was at 30,000 like a long time ago. So yeah, it's been blowing up. On Twitter, at least. On Instagram, it's been slowly growing for the first time in a year and a half. My Instagram was slowly decreasing for the past year, because I used to post something different. So people that followed me for surreal things didn't like the horror stuff, obviously. I found your art, it's really inspiring. Thank you, Dandy. Really appreciate that. I am not gas. I am gas you found. I am also gas you found my art. But yeah, then we should get talking about the prompts for a few days from now, because I have ideas for, obviously, man-made wings. I want to do megalomorpha. Oxygen tampering and compound chicken are pretty fun and have a bunch of things to do. The next one is called Forever Walker. Forever Walker. What could that be? Something that walks forever, but like, it's a great prompt in my opinion. It is very evocative. Like, it could be a million things, but we need to find one that could be fun to do as a Photoshop edit, of course. So Forever Walker. Only legs. Maybe we do the you've seen the flag of the Isle of Man. Up. If you've never seen the flag of the Isle of Man, this one here, it's just 3 legs. That is what I thought about with the Forever Walker. A treadmill. The Wheel of Legs. Pays into the atmosphere, just a huge thing of legs. Perhaps, Forever Walker. Definitely leg related, right? Or maybe not. Maybe we actually like subvert that. Dozens of flags, like the monster version of the Isle of Man. I feel like circle of legs is it's like the obvious thing to go. A thing that steals legs. Could be something different though. We could like actually subvert that. Who would win in a fight? The Isle of Man or the Sicilian flag? Yeah, I'm voting for Sicily as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else than circle of legs, and that might be like a bit too obvious. We'll see. We'll see what we do with it. The next one is called Glimpse into the Fourth Dimension, which calls for something really abstract, it seems, right? Yeah, Kiwi. I also thought it's something like that, like someone that's cursed to walk forever. But that's not photoshoppable, as you say. It's more like writable. Which could also, to be honest, doing a little bit of writing could be a fun little change of pace. Like we did a video today, so could like change it multimedia. But it would be too interesting to people that follow me, which is fine. Don't have to give them something they love every day. A glimpse into the fourth dimension. I think calls for like something really abstract, something like, I don't know. Like I'm imagining what's that movie Inception, where you have like buildings falling on top of each other. It's like very weird. Forever Walker as a plague instead. I like that. A plague that makes you walk forever. That as well. Scientists are trying to capture the thing in hopes of putting it in a perpetual motion machine. I love that. That one scene from Interstellar. Yeah, fourth dimension like calls for something weird like that, I think. I still don't know what, but... Because again, it needs to be photoshoppable. Because, I don't know. Scene from Interstellar is something I could do with Blender, perhaps. But Photoshop would require... Now it would be pretty much impossible. Unless you find like a really good angle of a couple of pictures of the same thing at really different angles and are able to stitch them together or something. Reminding of a short story where the whole community lived in the Mirage City. Mirage City? Yeah, I think Mirage. In the desert for some reason. Fourth dimension is time, right? So maybe someone getting to see their own death. Again, probably not photoshoppable, true. Escher-esque. Escher? Escher? I don't know how you pronounce it. Yes, I really like Escher. Great artists, and it would be fun to try something like that. It would be dipping my feet back into my old surreal art style and giving it just a coat of horror paint, but I think that could be fun, so you guys can see how I used to work. So Escher or Esker, however that is pronounced. That could be. Kind of recursive space like that. The next one is self-proclaimed portal. Self-proclaimed portal is like someone who claims to be a portal themselves. Could be like a person with a huge hole in their chest, and they can just pull out stuff. but I think Abdominal Pain already did something similar to that. I don't want to be like copying the same. Maybe it's like through their mouth. They can just pull out stuff through their mouth. Like a person that is a portal. I don't know, it seems fun, doesn't it? Self-proclaimed portal was Greg. Who's Greg? I'm forgetting who's Greg. Not Terry, Terry's a planet. Too many names to keep track of. And I have very bad memory for names. The Ryman, that's true. Then the next one is Localized Mimic Town, which, parenthesis, Prague 2005. Oh, of course, yeah, Gregor, yeah, sorry. My brain. Yes, that is a portal. True, self-programmed portal, that would work. Having me an enjoyable time with some Martian illustration right now, nice. So the prompt for the 25th is Localized Mimic Town. I feel like that would be a place that is not really a town, but a representation, like a physical representation of the idea of a town that just formed spontaneously. Kind of like a toolpath, but the idea of people's idea of a town kind of like materialize somewhere, and everyone in it just doesn't exist. It's just like the idea of a crowd. So it would be like people walking around, kind of like long exposure, that vibe, with no faces. No, it would be like a crowd that is faceless, that doesn't really have anyone in it. That kind of vibe. There's also a great Magnus Archives story that has that vibe. Give me that inspiration. Don't recall the specific episode though. Be like the natural habitat of Terrell Henderson's famous telephone pole. True. Like the movie of an ocean that communicates with people. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that movie. It sounds interesting though. Is an ocean alien planet? Doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, localized mimic town. I have a good idea for it. The next one is cross-species graft experiment, which is just be like grafting two species together, and I don't know. We could find like a good combination, and I don't know, do a cat and a dog, like that cat-dog show, or anything like that. Just grafting two species together. You feel a migraine coming on. Oh no, 3 people have have gone down with a migraine during the stream. I hope it's not me. Thanks for sticking around, Andy, and you have a good night. Hope the migraine goes away quickly. Larids doesn't ring a bell either. Yeah, cross-species graft experiment is quite fun. We'll just find 2 species and graft them together, so I don't think there's a big problem with that. But yeah, for the next few ones, for Everwalker is the one that still gives me more doubts, and Glimpse into the 4th dimension as well. For self-proclaimed portal, I think we'll do, yeah, portal in mouth or something like that. Someone who has a portal somewhere in their bodies. But yeah, that's in terms of need for the next few ideas. I like to talk them through on stream because it's nice to like just talk about them aloud. It's great to come up with new ideas, or to like examine the ones you think were good in a different light, and maybe say, maybe this was not as good. So yeah, that's always good. Thank you for listening to me rambling. But this is our angel we've done. I think it came out quite nicely. And that is the stream, I think. Let's see if there's anyone cool to raid before we go. Yesterday Nick was there, but today not really. No interesting streaming. So no raid today. So yeah. This was a great stream. Great little edits. We've gone on for nearly 4 hours, so I'm pooped. Very tired. Quite late as well. So yeah, thank you everybody. You guys have a great night. And tomorrow I will see you for, let me remember. Ooh, Megalomorpha. Yes, Megalomorpha tomorrow, if everything goes well. If it doesn't, I'll let you know. Anyway, good night everybody.